The kitchen is a mess. I'm about 2 seconds away from killing myself. However, we do still have to eat. So, I do have to do some cleaning. Dishwasher back there still isn't here. Not gonna be here till Monday. I got a real mess from cooking a couple days ago. Did not work out well, in case you were wondering. I have some clean dishes, thank God, but not many. And the cat's in my way. So, I'm in a very sour mood. Jesus Christ. I'm in a very sour mood today. A very, very sour mood. I just woke up upset. I'm gonna be upset for like the rest of the day. I don't know why. It's not like I had like a bad day yesterday. I mean, I did have a hard time yesterday, but it wasn't bad. But I had to clean up from like yesterday. Oh my god. Local girl never cleans up after herself. Local cat stays in the way. Say hello. Say hi. Say I'm evil. Say I'm evil. Go. Plop. Let's give him some treats so he doesn't meow at me. Go on, David. Listen, if your cat likes Temptations, don't just put them in a pile. Like, scatter them across the floor. It's really fun for them. Okay, so here's my problem. Do I feel like making dinner tonight? No. But there's really nothing for the red one to consume. So, I mean, I guess I'll just do it when he gets home. Because it's just like, I'm just going to do spaghetti and meatballs. Like the frozen meatballs from Trader Joe's. So, I'll just do that when he gets home. Do I even have a pot? I guess I won't, because I don't even have a clean pot. Unless I do. I don't. I mean, I have a really teeny tiny one. I have like a really teeny tiny one. But I don't think that's gonna work. So, I'm just gonna feed myself. And then I'm gonna worry about that another time. It's okay. Well, I don't want him to have to eat another. Okay. Something about my man is that he eats Tombstone pizzas constantly, but he's recently gotten sick of them. But it's all that's really in the freezer right now. So, no, he's got some shit in here. He's got a job. I'll text him. Say, bring yourself something home. Okay, for me. What are we doing? I went to Chattanooga yesterday. I stopped by Trader Joe's. And I actually didn't like... I normally try to really stock up on shit from there, but I didn't this time. I just got like one loaf of bread and like some sandwich stuff. And the only sandwich I ever want to eat is Trader Joe's sliced sourdough and their like turkey breast. Here's the thing is that apparently this shit gives you cancer, but it's really good. So, what do I care? Nom. I am gonna cut this because I tried to eat a whole one yesterday and I couldn't. Which is weird because normally I can pound down an entire sandwich. Normally nothing can stop me from pounding down an entire sandwich. We're also gonna go for only one yogurt today. Let's get a baggie. Sandwich bag? There it goes. Oop. I only have a butter knife, so this is gonna be a bitch, but I guess not. Oh, okay. Wow, half a sandwich, save other half for tomorrow. Look at the little plastic baggie. I miss like being in elementary school and like mom would like put sandwiches in these cute little bags. Oh. God, life was so much easier when I didn't have to do anything. Life was so much easier when I didn't have to do anything. Put that on a t-shirt or something. That's the realest shit I ever have said. Okay, grapes. That's what I was doing. I always like fruit. I'm a fruit fiend. Oops. big ass thing of grapes. Giant. This is probably too many grapes. I'll drop them. What are you gonna do? And then we go sit at the table, sad and alone. Sad and alone. And I still have to clean this up. Hold on. Okay, great. That's gross. In a big fucking jug of sweet tea. Not even in a fucking cup. Wow. Bone apple tit. I love a grape. If you think green grapes are the best, I think you're a freak. Truly. Red grape supremacy. Forever. Because these things are good even when they're soft. Like, even when they're like a day out of date, they're still good. These have to be very crisp. Oh. Extra sweet, by the way. The sweet just isn't sweet enough. I can only have sweet tea with like an absorbent. Is that the word? A whole lot of sugar. I can't. I don't like when the meat flaps like that. That pisses me off. Get up there. There you go. Found it. Our neighbors are screaming. Okay, girl. Oh, yeah. I was playing basketball. It's like family with teenagers moving across the way. Which, I don't mean to sound like a grumpy old man. It's not a bad thing. They play basketball out there now. Oh shit, that kid just got dunked on for real. Holy shit. Oh, Jay taking his shirt off. Bro, it's the middle of the night. He just threw his fucking hoodie. I don't know, I guess maybe his girlfriend sitting in the corner or his sister or something. That is a... What do you call it? It's like a core event, something like that. Where, as a girl, you are sitting on the sideline while your boyfriend plays basketball and you're bored as fuck. Oh my god, that was my entire college experience. Bless it, but I don't smoke weed at the very least. But my fiance did. So we'd always be going out with our friends and they'd be smoking. And I'd just be like, we'd go to a park. So I'd just be like swinging on the swings. Bored as fuck. I hated that. I hated that. I'm so glad we're not in that fucking city anymore. You couldn't give me Atlanta. Like, you could not pay me to own that place. You couldn't pay me to live there. That's for sure. God, I fucking hate it there. I'm so glad I'm out. I'm gone. I went to Georgia, found my husband, came back home. Thank God. Never. Sometimes I'm like, I miss the big city. And then I go to like just Chattanooga and I'm like, get me the fuck out of here. That happened yesterday. My God. I was scared. There's like people. It's terrible. Like there's like more than 2 lanes. Ugh. There's red lights. It was a terrible mess. Like, where I live, very tiny. It's like a 1 lane, or a 2 lane, both ways. And there's no, like, there's nothing. It's just that, and sometimes there's a middle lane. But I went Chattanooga, and I had to do a left turn, and there was a left turn lane. I didn't even realize because of like how faded everything was. So I had to pull out the old Atlanta move of doing this to somebody, and he got mad at me. What do you want? Let me go in, dickhead. Not gonna cost you anything. 2 seconds of fucking time. And it seriously pisses me off. Like when you see somebody like make an obvious mistake on the road and you don't just like let them, like, it's okay. Like, I understand, like, if somebody goes to the very front of, like, a long line and tries to get in, not letting them in. But, like, there wasn't a line. I just had gone up to the wrong lane. I just needed to get into that lane. So. And, of course, it was a big white truck. Whenever I see a big white truck, no matter, like, Ram, Dodge, Ford, whatever, I'm in for a bad time. Okay? There's a man out there who drives a big white truck who is secure in any part of his identity. My brother-in-law included. He has a big white truck. Actually, no, it's not big. It's just like a normal white truck. My dad has a white truck. Tracks, honestly. You can tell I'm in a bad mood when I start talking shit about my family. I love my family, I do. Sometimes I lose my mind a little about it all. I told my dad, I was mostly joking. I was like, God, I hate Jews. It's a joke. He's like, they're God's people. And then, of course, he wants to, like, debate about it. And I don't feel like it today. I had a rough day yesterday. My dad can never just let, like, a different opinion lie. Like, he'll say, I prefer red, and I'll say, I prefer blue, and then we have to debate about which one's right. He wonders why I fight with everybody and everything all the time. But I've learned to just be like, I don't want to do this. I don't feel like it. The other day, we were talking, and I think we were talking about how, as a kid, he would always get me riled up. Like, he has anger issues, I have anger issues. And when I was a kid, he would just fucking get me going. Like, he would pester me and he would not let up. Like, he would just get me really, really angry on purpose. Like, he would make my life significantly harder for no reason. The other day, he told me he was doing that because he wanted to toughen me up. And that he realized that he probably didn't have to do that. What the fuck? Like, he spent my entire childhood Pavloving me into immediately, like, fighting anything that was wrong ever. Like, just making me have to fight to do anything, to survive, basically. And then when I was, like, a teen, and he realized that I could fight him, he got so upset. But also, my life was hard enough as it is, you know? I think my dad sees a lack of poverty as, like, the easiest life can be. Like, no matter what, as long as you have a roof over your head and you're not using an outhouse like he had to, then everything's perfect. But I don't know. I don't dwell on it anymore. I know it seems like I'm literally dwelling on it right now. I literally don't dwell on it anymore. There's nothing can be done. My parents tried their best. They're old. I'm not going to spend the rest of their lives mad at them for the past. I turned out okay enough. That is one thing, though. I have, like, a hard time in my brain about is, like, I guess they did their best, but also, like, you could have learned a little. I don't know. It's such a hard thing, because I can't decide if that's, like, a valid excuse or not. Like, oh, we didn't know better. We didn't know to look out for this. We didn't know to look out for that. We didn't know not to do this, not to do that. And it's like, shouldn't you have, like, You were like 40 when you had me. You probably should have learned by that point. But, I don't know. Why am I dwelling on it now? Eat a fucking sandwich, girl. Oh. One time. Okay. When I go to Panera, I order just a fucking sandwich. Just sandwich, turkey, that's it. But they don't just have that on the menu, so I have to be like, I'll have your turkey, whatever, just turkey. And I'd always go inside to do that. Because if I did it online, they would get it wrong. Because I'd go inside and be like, I want your turkey sandwich. Just turkey. And they look at me like I'm crazy. I'm sorry, you have a great turkey sandwich as long as it doesn't have other shit on it. I don't like vegetables. I don't have an expanded palate. That's literally my only goal for this year, is to eat a vegetable. I have yet to, in any capacity. I have yet to do it. They're gross. They're gross. I don't give a shit. Call me 5. Me trying to impress 5 trade, but like, I think vegetables are disgusting. 5 trade is not. That's not good. That's not a good one. Take it on back. I just can't stand it. I have such a sweet tooth, that's a problem. I either need that shit to be savory as fuck, like savory as hell, salt. Well, I guess not even savory, just salty, really. Because I don't like olives or like fish. I need it to be bread or sweet or nothing. Turkey is my favorite meat, though. Oh, maybe I like savory? I don't know. My favorite might actually be pork. Because I love pulled pork. Very much. I like bacon. And I put bacon grease on biscuits. So, there's some southern shit for you. That's how my great grandma did it. She made basic cat head biscuits with lard, but she would put a dent in them before she started cooking them, and she'd pour bacon grease in them. That shit was the best shit you'd ever taste. God, I miss her. I know. I miss that woman dearly. Oh. She had an open casket. I can't stand an open casket. Everybody does one. Like, oh my god. I went to like 3 funerals last year. Not a good year. 2025 sucked for everybody. And 2 of those were open casket. I can't do it. I can't. We walk in to my great grandmother's funeral. Okay. We realized it's open casket. I tell my mom, I'm like, I'm gonna keep my distance from that because I cannot do that. And my grandmother comes to me. I go to my grandmother. I'm like, hi, I love you, my mom. She's like, come see her. And I'm like, oh no. And she's petting her, like, isn't she pretty? And I'm like, yeah, oh god. Like, bodies that have been, like, done up are so, I can't stand it. It's like how I'm scared of mannequins. It's like, it gives me mannequin vibes. And then add on to the fact that somebody that I loved. Oh god. It's like when my dad makes AI videos of my mom. And he's like, look at this! And it's my mom like, these mountains sure are pretty. In like an AI voice. And I'm like, stop, get away. That's not my mommy. Like, that's not my great grandma. That's so creepy. And we went to my mom's best friend's funeral. It was, rest in peace to her. She was so sweet. They did her so dirty. Like her hair looked, oh my god. She looked just like a corpse they dipped in paraffin wax. It was bad. It was so bad. It was all so terrible. Mm-mm. When I die, I better be scattered to the winds. Throw me around like confetti. Go to a bunch of weddings and just throw me at all the couples. That's beautiful. I want to be used to like plant a bunch of crops. And then you can be like, I'm eating grandma. Oh. And when you shit, you'll be like, I'm shitting grandma. That's beautiful. It's so beautiful. But I feel like when I die, there's like a dispute on what should be done with my body, and they use this video to be like, she wanted to be scattered to the winds and ate and shat out. It is what I want. God, oh, this Trader Joe's banana yogurt deserves to be in like the Hall of Fame. They need to send this shit to space. Aliens are gonna come down and they're gonna be like, ew, God, you guys suck, we're gonna kill all of you. And we're gonna be like, have this. We'll be like a fucking Yoplait ad. They'll have it and be like, you deserve to live. You know, and they're gonna take over and make everything better. My dad's gotten really into like Revelations recently. And he was like, I really hope the rapture comes soon. I have stuff to do. Like, I get that you're old. I'm 21. I have like stuff going on. I don't know if it comes soon. I got shit to do. I told him that, and he was like, well, you get to spend the rest of your life, you know, with Jesus. You know, he said, you know, we'll rule the earth alongside him. I love Jesus. Awesome. So glad I get to meet him. I have shit going on. I'm busy. Like, give me a little bit. You think you can have kids in heaven? Like, if you die before you have the chance to have kids, do you think you can get pregnant in heaven? Do you think you can fuck in heaven? You have to be able to fuck in heaven. It's heaven. I feel like heaven is a lot more individualized than people think. Like the guy who saw heaven in, I guess, Revelations. What if that's just what his looked like? His was kind of like scary because he was in like 1 AD or whatever. Like, what if it's like chill as fuck? It's like there's no streets lined with gold. It just looks like whatever the hell you want it to be. That's what I believe. Because if heaven is just like a city, okay, great. So, how's that different? You have a mansion. I don't want a mansion. That's how everybody would always describe it to me as a kid. It's like, you have your own mansion. And I would just imagine like the yellow brick road and then just mansion, like just like a fucking subdivision. And I'm like, I don't want to live in a subdivision my whole life. That sucks. Hot. Like, my heaven is not your heaven, and your heaven is not my heaven. Why did I dip? Hold on. We're trying new things today. You know what that tastes like? It tastes like a grape dipped in banana yogurt. I don't know what I thought. Ooh, honey. Honey always makes me bloated, but I love to eat it. But, like, I feel like heaven has to be super individualized. Also, I don't want gold streets. That's tacky as fuck. Can you imagine? I find gold to be so tacky. I don't know, maybe it's because Donald Trump is president, but I just think gold is so tacky. It just, oh, just tastes like honey. I got Laurel Lane honey, so it's not exactly. It's been made by bees that like don't get paid a whole lot. This is like the bees that live in a factory. Their flowers are like those white roses you put into like color dyed water and be like, look at the rainbow. Yeah, like those are what they're used to make this honey. Product of the USA, Canada, Argentina, and Mexico. How? What do you mean? 4 of them? Ingredients, honey. Yeah, you think. It's True Source certified. How is this? Does it mean like they sell that there? I don't think they have Ingles in Argentina. Maybe like the bees are from Argentina. Argentino? Wow, new white person way to announce something just dropped. Maybe the bees are from Argentina and then they go to Mexico to produce the honey and the honey goes to Canada for packaging and then it's sold in the US or something like that. It's grade A honey, by the way, in case you're... I used to just eat spoonfuls of honey to help the medicine go down. Fuck yeah. Anybody watch Mary Poppins? Obviously, by me, like, does anybody watch it anymore? This is the last time somebody under the age of 5 watched Mary Poppins, you know? Like, do they still show that? Is that still a thing? I hope so. Do you guys know the Munsters? Dude. That's very delicious, by the way. I always preferred the Munsters over the Addams Family. But I don't think anybody my age knows who the Munsters are. Because they didn't have parents in their, like, 40s. And 50s. I did. And so I watched the Munsters. I think I watched the Munsters significantly more than I ever watched the Addams Family. And I always thought, like, when I grew up, I was like, oh, the Munsters just are like a ripoff of Addams Family. The Munsters premiered 4 days after the premiere of the Addams Family. Like, how? It's apparently, like, some kind of phenomenon that happens actually pretty regularly, but, like, that's just so crazy to me. The Munsters was better, and I'll stand by that till the day I die. I watched a lot of bullshit. What else did I watch? Oh, I want a granola bar. I watched Wonder Woman with Linda Carter. Very good, by the way. She's very attractive. I watched... Hold on. Charlie's Angels. I love Charlie's Angels. Wacky Racers. Watched a lot of that. Looney Tunes, of course. Looney Tunes is still playing in my house 24 hours a day. My parents will not stop watching Looney Tunes. It's always on. It's always on. The Cartoon Channel is always on. Like, okay, emotionally stunted. Served. Oh. I saw all old TV shows. My parents were really into Gunsmoke for a while, because even they got tired of Gunsmoke. I'm gonna be so bored today. I've been so bored all day. Like, I don't feel like playing video games. I think I'm hitting a depressive rut, like which sucks. Because I'd like to be happy. I think that sounds fun, is being happy. But fine if I can't, I guess. Dear God. How is there so much fucking salt in here? Not healthy. I mean, there's not a lot of fat, but like, there's like 13 grams of sugar. Oh, there's some calcium in it, I guess. There's like 5% your daily value of sodium, 11% your daily value of carbs. Jesus, 25% additional. Dear God. This is not a little fun, healthy snack. This shit is bad for you. I hate that. Oh, that's healthy, man. Sometimes, like, I go through these phases where the only thing I want to eat is sugar. And so I'm like, well, I had chips today, so that counts as, like, my healthy. And I can just eat sugar all day. It's bad. It gets bad. I will admit that. It gets bad. What am I gonna do? All I've been doing is watching Instagram Reels all day. Like, literally, and sleeping. My hands look sticky from the honey. I guess I'm just gonna go suck my own dick or something. I don't even feel like playing video games. I'm probably just gonna go watch Instagram Reels, realistically. At least I brush my teeth, you know? At least I brush my teeth, wash my face. At least I'm serving cunt.